There is a fruit that, on the outside, looks like a hardened reddish gold orb, almost like a piece of ancient pottery. It doesn't invite you in with a soft skin or a sweet smell. Instead, it wears a crown. But when you break it open, you discover it's not a fruit at all. It's a treasure chest filled with hundreds of glittering, blood-red jewels. Welcome to Fruits Around the World. Today, we are unlocking the myths, the magic, and the messy secrets of one of history's most symbolic fruits, the pomegranate. Our journey with this fruit is a deep one, going back to the very dawn of civilization. The pomegranate story begins not in a grocery store, but in the legends of gods and pharaohs. Its true home is the land of ancient Persia, what we now call Iran, and the surrounding regions of the Middle East. It has been cultivated by humans for over 5,000 years. The name itself tells a story. Pomegranate. In Latin, pomum means apple and granatum means seeded. It is quite literally the apple full of seeds. And those seeds are the key to everything. While other fruits were just food, the pomegranate was a symbol. In ancient Egypt, it was found in the tombs of pharaohs, including King Tut. It was believed to grant eternal life, a guide for the journey into the afterlife. Why? Because from its hard, dry-looking shell, it burst forth with abundant, juicy life. It was the fruit of rebirth. But its most famous story comes from ancient Greece, and it's a tale used to explain winter itself. The myth tells of Persephone, the goddess of spring, who was captured by Hades, the god of the underworld. Her mother, Demeter, the goddess of the harvest, was so full of grief that she made the world cold and barren, refusing to let anything grow. Eventually, a deal was struck. Persephone could return, but only if she had not eaten any food in the underworld. Just before she left, a tempting pomegranate was offered. She ate only 6 of its jewel-like seeds. Because she ate those seeds, she was bound to Hades forever. A compromise was made. For half the year, she would live on Earth, and her mother would bring spring and summer. But for the 6 months matching the 6 seeds, she had to return to the underworld. Her mother would grieve, and the world would face winter. The pomegranate became the ultimate symbol of life, death, and the unbreakable bond between worlds. This symbolism carried into many faiths. It's mentioned in the Bible as a design adorning holy temples, and in the Quran as a fruit that grows in the gardens of paradise. For centuries, in many cultures, it was given at weddings as a wish for fertility, all because of its countless seeds. Now let's look at the plant itself. Botanically, the pomegranate is a strange and wonderful thing. It's technically a berry, though a very leathery-skinned one. The tree it grows on is more of a shrub, tough and thorny, which thrives in hot, dry climates where other, softer fruits would simply give up. That hard, leathery skin is a survival tool, protecting the precious cargo inside from the harsh sun. And what a cargo it is! When you finally break it open, you find what are called arils. This is the key. You are not just eating a seed. You are eating a juice-filled sac around a seed. Separating them from the bitter, white, papery membrane, the pith, is the great challenge of the pomegranate. This brings us to the modern, practical problem. We all know it. The pomegranate is messy. Its juice is one of the most powerful natural dyes in the world. It wants to stain your clothes, your cutting board, and your hands. It's the fruit's final defense. So, how do you get the treasure out? The world is divided. There's the underwater method. Break it apart in a bowl of water. The arils sink, and the bitter white pith floats. It's clean, but some say it washes away the flavor. Then there is the wooden spoon method. Cut it in half and beat the back of it like a drum, forcing the arils to fall out into a bowl. It's chaotic, loud, and surprisingly effective. Once you have your jewels, what do? The burst of sweet, tart flavor is unlike anything else. You can sprinkle them on salads, on yogurt, on roasted meats. You can press them into one of the most famous juices in the world, a drink so full of antioxidants that it became the original superfood juice in the early 2000s. But the pomegranate's greatest culinary secret is an ingredient you have almost certainly tasted. Do you know that bright red sweet syrup used in cocktails and drinks, like the classic Shirley Temple? That is grenadine. For generations, grenadine was the French word for pomegranate syrup. Today, many commercial brands are just red-colored corn syrup, but true grenadine owes its entire existence to this ancient fruit. And in Middle Eastern cooking, the juice is boiled down into a thick, dark, tangy syrup called pomegranate molasses. It's a secret weapon for salad dressings, marinades, and dips, adding a layer of complex flavor that is both sweet and sour. From a symbol of immortality for a pharaoh, to the reason we have winter, to the stain on your kitchen counter, the pomegranate is not a simple fruit. It's an experience. It demands work. It makes you earn it. But when you finally taste that burst of flavor, you are connecting with thousands of years of human history. And now I have to ask, what is your relationship with this fruit? Is the mess worth the reward? Are you a water bowl person or a wooden spoon person? And what about that myth? Does 6 seeds of this fruit really seem like a fair trade for 6 months of winter? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm fascinated to hear how the world tackles this fruit. If you enjoyed unlocking this ancient mystery with us, please subscribe to Fruits Around the World. Every week, we open up a new story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next journey.